Hello and welcome to 13 Now. I'm Elaine Houston. We have a lot of news to give to you today, so we're going to get right to it. We were talking to the superintendent and parents after Forts Ferry Elementary School in North Colony was vandalized and racial remarks were left on a building. It apparently happened over the weekend. Police are investigating, and now the governor came out and had something to say about it as well. I want to read that to you. She says, I am disgusted by the racist graffiti that was found on a North Colony elementary school over the weekend, and I have directed at state police. She's just giving the web address, the email address for the state police hate crimes task force to offer assistance in this investigation. She says all New Yorkers deserve to work and learn in a safe and welcoming environment. Former President Donald Trump today asked the Supreme Court to block a congressional committee for accessing his tax records after as a long-running legal battle reached its legal stage today. I'm new at this, so stay with me. Trump, who unlike other recent presidents refused to make his tax returns public amid scrutiny of his business affairs, turned to the justices after an appeals court in Washington refused to intervene. That court has recently rejected similar requests made by Trump. Trump's lawyers say that the committee's stated purpose, that it needed that information to probe how the Internal Revenue Service conducts the auditing process for previous presidents, did not stand up to scrutiny. And speaking of the president, President Biden was in Manhattan today. He was attending a memorial service at the Metropolitan Museum of Art for Donald Blinken. If that name sounds familiar, Blinken is the father of the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. Former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton were invited as well, and the White House kept the purpose of Biden's visit to New York City under wraps, leading to people to speculate why he was there. Some people thought that he was coming here because he was fundraising for Governor Kathy Hochul. Donald Blinken died on September 22nd. He was 96 years old. I'm going to bring in Paul Cayano to this conversation. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Well, we're having a few technical problems. Like I forgot to roll the first story.
It's been great though so far. I think you're doing fantastic.
Well, Sabrina's not here, so I'm solo. I have our webmaster in here sitting in case I just totally, blow things up. But he's here. So listen, it's a great day out there today.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic. This run of weather has been great. We've been above normal temperature-wise. And here it is, Halloween, Elaine. And we've been wrestling with this forecast for days to try to figure out if it's going to be completely dry, if we're going to have to deal with some showers. I think we ruled out a washout back before the weekend, so we knew that wasn't going to happen. But there are some showers on the radar. I'm going to show everyone that. First of all, look outside if you want to get to that graphic, if you can. If not, then that's all right. We'll just talk the way we are. But, oh, wow, you're really – that's great, Elaine. Good job. So there's the CDPHP first warning cam. And it shows some clouds streaming in, but it's dry out there right now in Saratoga Springs, where we have a temperature right at 60, right? So it's been fantastic out there, and mild weather will persist right on through the late afternoon. A lot of low 60s across the region. You can see not a lot going on here on the first warning live Doppler radar. It's quiet as we scan the sky. So we're coming up on 3 o'clock. Kids get out of school now, 3, 4 o'clock. You get the early kids heading out to trick or treat a little before sunset. So looks like we have a few spotty showers down near Binghamton, but I really don't think that's going to amount to much. And that system's going to move through with a batch of clouds and just a passing sprinkle or shower. Notice here on the hour-by-hour forecast will be well into the 50s and lower 60s for the next few hours with nothing more than just a few passing showers. We'll go through it here hour by hour, and you can see those showers sliding on by later today and tonight. And then after we clear things out late tomorrow and tomorrow night, it's really going to get nice around here as we get into the latter portion of the week. So normally November, the cloudiest month. Keep that in mind as you look at the 7-day. 50 tonight, a mild trick-or-treat time between, let's say, roughly 6 and 8. Temperatures will be well into the 50s. A couple of passing showers tomorrow, 65. And look at this 7-day forecast. If I told you this was the first week of November, you'd think I was crazy. Temperatures in the 60s.
Wouldn't believe it.
lower 70s for the weekend. A lot of dry weather. Remember, this weekend the clocks go back as well. So we're staving off the winter weather, at least for the early part of November. Things are looking good, Elaine.
Are your kids going trick-or-treating?
They're getting kind of old for that now. I think they're going to be hanging out, if you know what I mean. And maybe they'll go grab some candy or give it away at our front door.
Really? How
Yeah.
much money have you invested in candy?
Oh boy. My wife did the buying of the candy, but there's a lot of bags of candy at our house. We sometimes get as much as 300 kids.
300.
There have been years where we've had upwards of 300 kids. So
300 kids. Wow.
It's remarkable. Yeah. Our doorbell rings constantly.
Wow.
My dog gets a lot of pets.
What are you giving though? What's the good stuff? What are you giving out?
We usually get like the mini versions of the Kit Kats or the Milky Way and Snickers and stuff like that. So, we've given lollipops. We don't do the full size because you buy 300 full size bars, then I'm not going to be able to pay my mortgage.
Well, you might. Hey, I have this story. Listen, the Powerball jackpot has risen to $1 billion. So you win that.
A billion?
$1 billion. That's what I'm reading. $1 billion.
Well, I have to go buy my ticket.
Yeah, no one matched all 6 numbers. And Saturday night's drawing, making that 37 drawings in a row without a winner. Why aren't people winning? What's going on?
I think the odds are just too long. When you get those big jackpots, somebody's got to win it. It might be you.
You got to be in it to win it.
Right.
I don't have a ticket.
Well, I think we got to get down the street and get a ticket or two.
Yeah. Paulie, it was great talking to you. And I hope that we don't have any rain, but we might have a tiny bit, maybe tiny.
I mean, a sprinkle, it wouldn't stop anybody from enjoying the night. It's going to be a good one.
All right, Paulie. Thanks for joining us.
You got it.
And we're thanking you guys for joining us as well. And thanks for bearing with me because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just finding my way through. Thanks so very much. We'll see you tonight at 4. I will see you at 5 and 5:30. So have a good evening.